Hello there guys, my name is Chris, YouTube channel Dogs to Born, but built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from Toverland. Now this is something I've wanted to be discussing for a long time now. So this was first released around end of April last year. And I sort of wanted to talk about it. Now we're sort of getting closer and closer to when these plans are set to be sort of put in place. Now this is on a brand new planned hotel for Toverland. Now Toverland officially said on their website they want at least 1 million guests by 2020. Well, that's the aim. The magical future is to get at least 1 million guests by 2020. Now, they plan to open a new 4-star hotel. We've looked on the Toverland fan site at the article back in April 2018 to sort of discuss what we know about these plans and also what we sort of think to these plans. And sort of when we think we're going to see this hotel open. So it's nice to bring something back up from last year and sort of talk about it a bit more. So let's have a look then at this hotel. So the plan is to build this hotel behind Avalon, which is their brand new themed area for 2018 last year, which of course contains the magical water tow boat ride called Merlin's Quest, and of course the B&M Wing Coaster Phoenix, which of course opened this year with some brand new dark ride scenes as a sort of phase 2 to the Phoenix development that first opened in 2018. So we have some few details from Toverland fansite about this new hotel development. So as well as being located to the new located at the back of Avalon, when visitors walk outside the hotel, they'll have a breathtaking overview of the Avalon area. So the plan is for a large themed hotel that will have around 150 to 200 rooms, and as it stands, it could well be Toverland's next building project. And that was said by the communications manager at Toverland, Tessa Mason, who told the Toverland fansite. Now, at the end of last year, technical director Paul Usman told newspaper De Limburger that a small-scale hotel of 100 rooms was included in the zoning plan. And wishes for a hotel have been around since 2009. Now, the first plans were included in the 2011 plans for the Magic Valley area. However, those hotel plans didn't come to be. Now, the plans on the table are for a nicely themed hotel with more concrete information announced at a later stage, and the intention is to further develop the plans after 2020. So I think it's going to be at least 2021 before we hear some kind of confirmation or some kind of planning insertion and some concept arts for this hotel development. And I think it will be at least 2021 when we first hear about the concepts for this hotel development. I think with how Toverland's gone with theming, I can't expect anything different than a 4-star amazing hotel with that real magical enchanted feel to it, like the rest of the park. I think what they've done theming wise, you have to look back into 2011 with that Magic Valley development for the first main theming sort of project. Of course, all the different parts of the park had loads of great theming about it. Obviously, Troy, their wooden coaster earlier than the Magic Valley area when that opened. Troy had some nice theming items around it, and that was sort of the beginning. And then it was sort of the whole theming concept developed through Magic Valley. Then of course Whirlwind, the Max Spinner back in 2012. Then of course they added things like Port Laguna, which is their brand new entrance plaza, and of course Avalon, which is that area that opened last year. And of course they developed the B&M Wing Coaster Phoenix a little bit more with those dark ride scenes this year. So I think this hotel sort of development is going to be a big draw for the park, and I think it's going to be a big draw for European tour guides and tour guests coming to Toverland. I think Toverland's been very high on my bucket list in European theme parks ever since they added the likes of Whirlwind, Magic Valley, Troy, and of course Avalon last year with their B&M Wing Coaster Phoenix. So Toverland's been quite high on the bucket list. It's been rising and rising and rising with more developments they're adding in. And I think that a hotel in the future will be an absolutely massive draw for the park. Now, it's unsure what Toverland are going to be doing for 2020, however, like they said, they further look to develop the plans for the hotel by 2020 as well. So I think we're predicting 2020 to be like a smaller year for Toverland, maybe a couple of family rides somewhere, or maybe one new thrill ride or a couple of family rides and a thrill ride. I think we're looking for a smaller year to Avalon. Kind of like this year was. You know, they introduced some new shows through the season, and of course the dark ride scenes added to Phoenix as like phase 2 development to that coaster. So again, that's taken as a bit of a smaller year. I think they'll go one step higher than this year and actually add a new attraction next year. However, I don't think it's going to be anything too thrilling just because of these hotel plans. I'm sure they've got some other stuff in the works as well. Obviously, we did a video on Toverland about if Booster Bike could be transformed and rethemed elsewhere, maybe to fit with that Magic Valley area that it's sat really close to. So it's going to be interesting to follow the latest developments over the next few years at Toverland, because I think that's a really rapidly growing park over there in Europe. So thank you very much for watching this new news update from the possibility of a Toverland hotel. Like we said, I don't think we're going to see any concept art until late 2020, 2021. So it will be, you know, a good year before we see some good concept arts and some really detailed concept arts. And of course that'll also be the time around a year into the future where we'll sort of see and hear about the latest planning application, whether it's been approved, whether it's been submitted, whether it's been withdrawn. So I think a lot can change in a year, but we'll see what happens with this project. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coach Chai, YouTube channel Dogs to Ball, but built for Theme Park News. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.